right, let's go through how to create a reel. So you're gonna open your Instagram app. It's best to edit your reel on Instagram rather than using CapCut or something like that. You'll actually perform a little better on Instagram if you actually edit it on Instagram, is what I've found anyway. So once you go here, you're gonna click your name down in the bottom right corner, and then in the top right corner you see this plus sign. You're gonna click the plus, and that plus is gonna bring up some options. You're gonna click the top option where it says reel, and then hopefully you've already made a video. So these are just unedited videos that you're gonna use here. So I'm gonna just pick one of my son. And then you can click next. You can hit multiple videos if you want. Okay. He's adorable. Okay, so if you were like clicking to turn your reel on, you know, you don't want to have that in the video. So you're going to click bottom left corner, edit video, and then you're in here. I recommend for getting views on reels and reaching more people to keep your reel around 10 seconds or less. So I would go here. I can click that where it's yellow. I just clicked on there. What you could do, you could hit speed and speed it like way up until it's like 10 seconds if people can handle your content really fast. Oops. Or you can cut stuff out. So maybe the beginning your hand was in the way, so you're gonna actually cut your hand out, and then the reel's gonna start here. And maybe you don't really like the middle part of your reel, so you might slide that over. So here's the beginning of the reel, and then maybe I liked the end though. You're gonna click edit again, add clips, that second one over. And I'm gonna pull that clip again, and top right corner, gonna click next, and click on the clip, drag it over. I just wanted the end part of this here. Okay, I wanna make it a little shorter, shooting for less than 10 seconds or around 10 seconds if possible. People like short information. And then I just clicked on the screen. If you want to add some text, that top right corner where you see the letter A, you can add text. He's adorable. If you click on those letters, come up to the top, that one in the very middle, you can add like maybe that black background so it's easier to see the text. Grab the text with your finger and slide it to where you want it to be. You can center it too if you like. He's adorable. You don't really want it lower than this because it's going to be harder for people to see how like that white line showed up at the bottom. Keep it up above there. And same with the top. Usually there's a top line. I don't see it right now, but okay. If you only want the text for certain parts, so like I'll add all my text initially, so he's adorable. He's cute. You can add emojis too. Oops. Click on there. Let's make the background easier to see. And then put it here. So maybe the first part of my reel, he's adorable. The second part, I'm going to say he's cute. So click edit video in the bottom left corner. And then click right on the purple. And then you can slide it. Once the yellow line lines up, that's with the first part of the clip. Maybe you want it with the clip part, or maybe you just want it, you know, based on what part of the video. And then he's cute. I want that to come on right after that. So line those up. Maybe I want to have some background music, so I can click that second button over with the music. And like Christmas vibes, there's that little upward arrow. That song is trending. So say I want background music. Once I put the music on, it's gonna automatically get rid of my son, his talking. But if you want to actually have the music in the background and hear my son talking, you can go to click the music button again, go to controls, and I could bring the audio up of him talking, bring this audio way down, so it's just kind of background elevator music. Done. If you want to add a voiceover, you probably saw that. That's the third option there. It's sometimes hard to get it just so, though, that third option, voiceover. You could be talking about, like, the anatomy or whatever, like, over the video. And let's see, if you want to add, I'm on not the letter A, but one over, you can add captions. So I do that a lot. You don't want to just have a talking reel with no captions, because most people don't have their sound on anyway. You can add like this little sound on emoji if you want people to actually listen. But yeah, definitely have captions if you're talking in your reel. So yeah, just some quick pointers again. You want to have the reel short, ideally. Sometimes you can go outside the box, but usually those short ones do really well. And we want to have a little bit of a surprise or something shocking in the reel to catch people's attention. We don't really want to waste people's time. So let's see, if you add like filters, like if you swipe your finger over, you can add filters. I don't really recommend filters. What's doing best on Instagram right now is just really raw footage taken from an iPhone, and that's really what does well. And let's see, then I'm going to go next. Here's where you would write your caption. Edit, or you can click right on the photo there where it says preview, edit cover. If you want, you can slide your finger along the bottom there and find the best spot. Usually I find like the craziest part of the reel, like maybe here because he's really cute and he's smiling at the camera. And that's what I want my cover to be, because that's going to get people clicking on it more if that's what it looks like in my feed. I'll type up a caption. In the caption, you can go long or short. If you want to have a ton of info in there, that's fine. Usually I'll do a little hook at the beginning, like, did you know, or 3 tips for XYZ. And then I'll add some hashtags. So hashtags are something that can help more people view your video. So you wouldn't just do like a hashtag like like your business name, because like that hasn't been hashtagged by anyone before. You're gonna hashtag like pelvic health, and that's a common hashtag, like 313K posts with that, and then that's gonna help people that look at those posts to see your post too. So you just start typing the hashtag. I like to do pelvic health, like maybe like female empowerment or something that has a lot of views. And then you can link your reel to Facebook. I like to add my location, Inspire Pelvic Physical Therapy, add to Facebook. You can turn that on. I only do it for some of my reels because my reels are actually monetized. So if I have to do it differently. But, okay, I'm trying to turn that off. So if you weren't done with this reel or you didn't want to post it right away, you could hit save draft in the bottom left corner. The problem is Instagram has had some tech issues, and if you hit save draft, sometimes when you go back, and so your drafts are, you go to your main page, and then you're going to click this button in the middle with the little reel sign, and then left side the video drafts, and then edit. Sometimes you'll find like your text is missing, like he's adorable, like wouldn't be on there, and like if you save it as a draft, or like a telltale sign too is if you click edit cover and you like slide your hand and you don't see the text anywhere, like he's adorable, he's cute, like isn't showing up anymore. it probably means you're going to have to start your reel over, like from scratch, because it's just never going to post even if you add the text again. Like, it just is something wrong with the system. A lot of people have been having that issue. Something I like to do, if I'm going to save it as a draft, I'll click this button to the left of the music, this download button. I can download it to my iPhotos, and then I just have it, and then I can post it later. But I feel like, I don't know for sure, but I feel like the reels don't do as well when I do it that way. Like, I think the system senses that I edited the video elsewhere, like in CapCut or something. So those reels typically don't hit as much. So yeah, there's really some tech issues still with this. Next video, we're gonna go over how to get lots of views on your videos.